Well, lads, and welcome back to the fourth episode of the Non-League podcast. In this podcast, we will be going over the UCL, Europa League, Premier League, and we'll also be doing a new game slash thing on the podcast. I'm joined here with Jack Ryan,
Hello again.
Stephen Marr.
Ja, lads, guten Tag.
No, we're actually not joined by Stephen Marr. Stephen Marr could not attend because he's doing his own business at the moment. He might join in later on, but we'll see.
And my sincere apologies for completely ruining Stephen's catchphrase.
Yeah, Stephen will not appreciate that when he hears this.
No, he won't.
But
Oh well, we move.
we roll. I am recording. I thought it would have been fatal now if I stop recording. It's gonna happen though. It's gonna happen sometime.
It's gonna happen one day. Are we recording?
We are. I can confirm.
Oh, we're Gucci. We're Gucci.
Gucci, right. So the first thing we're going to go over is the UEFA Champions League. I'm going to go through the fixtures first, and then I'm going to through the results. I'll go through the results first. So the first result was Lokomotiv Moscow and Bayern. Bayern won 2-1. We then have Shakhtar Donetsk and Inter Milan. That was a 0-0 draw. Man City and Marseille. City won 3-0. Liverpool and Midtjylland. I figured out how to pronounce that name. Liverpool won 2-0. Mönchengladbach and Real Madrid had a shocker. That game finished 2-2. Atletico Madrid bet Salzburg 3-2. Porto bet Olympiacos 2-0. Atlanta and Ajax had a 2-2 draw. Chelsea faced Krasnodar and they won 4-0, and Chelsea won. PSG bet Istanbul Basaksehir 2-0. Dynamo Kiev bet Ferencvaros. Oh no, they drew 2-2. Barcelona bet Juventus 2-0. I have to say though, Morata had a hat-trick of disallowed goals there.
Oh, that was absolutely abysmal.
Yeah. Next one was Club Brugge. That was a 1-1 draw with Lazio. Then had Leipzig and Man United with a massive goal scored of 5-0 against Leipzig. We had Dortmund and Zenit. Dortmund won 2-0, and then the final fixture was Sevilla against Rennes. Sevilla won 1-0. This was probably the most action-packed Champions League game so far. Well, it was only the second one, but for Real Madrid, down 2-0 against Mönchengladbach, the last 3 minutes to just come back and score 2 goals. Mad.
It's good heart to be fair, but they shouldn't be in that position in the first place.
Yeah. Barcelona bet Juventus 2-0. Again, Juventus had no Ronaldo, and Morata got disallowed 3 goals. It's actually quite mad in my opinion.
Yeah, quite mad indeed.
Golden by João Felix scored a brace for Atletico Madrid, which probably won them the game against Salzburg. But,
Indeed.
right, do the fixtures.
Okay.
We have Shakhtar Donetsk and Mönchengladbach, Lokomotiv Moscow and Atletico Madrid, RB Salzburg and Bayern Munich, Real Madrid and Inter Milan, Man City and Olympiacos, Porto and Marseille, Atalanta and Liverpool, Midtjylland and Ajax, Istanbul Basaksehir and United, Zenit and Lazio, Dynamo Kiev and Barcelona, Ferencvaros and Juventus, Club Brugge and Dortmund, Sevilla and Krasnodar, Chelsea and Rennes, and RB Leipzig and Paris. There are some good fixtures. I think there could be a shock there for Liverpool this week against Atalanta.
Wouldn't surprise me because Atlanta are a very attacking team that score loads of goals.
Especially with the injuries Liverpool have gotten. I think they're actually dependent on Joe Gomez and is it 19-year-old Reece Williams or something.
Yeah, Fabinho injured for the next couple of weeks could be a bit of a...
Yeah. Is it weeks, yeah?
Well, the Brazilian squad was announced there, and they said that Alan will replace Fabinho, so I presume he's going to be injured until after the international break anyway.
Yeah, sure. It's rough for them at the moment.
Yeah, it's the game. That's the game for you, I suppose.
Yeah. Right, Jack, do you want to go through the Europa League?
I will indeed. I suppose I'll do the results first.
Do it, yeah.
Oh, jeez, I'm after losing it. Wait, hang on. Do I have him here? I do have him here on the lads. Okay, so first we had AEK Athens and Leicester, which Leicester 1-2-1. Villarreal defeated Karabakh by 3-1. Crevena Zvezda bet Liberec 5-1. Lask defeated Ludogorets 4-3, although Lask did get a red card. Antwerp beat the scum, as I call them, but you know, I won't. I know. I'll keep my mouth shut. It's just you have to get it in when you can. If that makes sense. Okay, so Tel Aviv defeated Sevastopol by 2-1, with Sevastopol getting a red card. Hoffenheim beat Ghent 4-1. CSK Moscow and Dinamo Zagreb drew 0-0. Wolfsburg beat Feyenoord 4-1. Zorya Lushansk lost 2-1 to Braga. AC Milan bet 3-1 against Sparta Prague. Lille and Celtic drew 2-2 after Celtic blew a 2-0 lead. Molde defeated Rapid Vienna by 1-0. Rangers beat Lech Poznan by 1-0. Nice bet Beersheva with a nice old score of 1-0. I shouldn't have said that, but anyway. And Napoli beat Real Sociedad 1-0. Can I just say one thing?
What?
I find it funny how Antwerp's crest is not verified by Google.
Yeah, I know. I was just say, is that actually their crest though? Is it not just the red?
No, I don't think so anyway.
I'll look it up. But sure,
Well, surely,
AC Milan are surprising me this year, I'll tell you that.
yeah. Well, I suppose when you have Zlatan on your team, you can literally do anything.
Oh no, it's not. It's well, it's on Google, but for some reason it's
Oh yeah. Anyway, I have more to do actually. And Slavia Prague, I think that's how you say it, beat Leverkusen 1-0. CFR Cluj drew 1-1 with Young Boys. Benfica won 3-0 against Standard Liège. PSV won 2-1 against AC Armenia. The mighty Arsenal beat Dundalk by 3-0.
3 goals. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Pepe with a banger in that game.
I'm probably going to get off the bench. Levels to the game.
Yeah. Anyway, Roma and CSK Sofia drew 0-0. Granada and PAOK beat. Oh, it is 0-0. What am I saying? And AC Alkmaar beat Rijeka 4-1.
Yeah, I just looking at that. There's like literally in the Belgium league. There's literally no club logos except like the likes of Ghent, Genk.
Yeah,
Bruges.
and I think Standard Liège are Belgian as well. If I could be wrong, but I'm fairly sure they are too. So
I thought I thought Standard Liège was like Croatian or something.
Yeah, well, you could be right. I don't know. Anyway, I suppose I'll move on.
It's very.
Oh yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Anyway, I suppose I'll move on to the Europa League fixtures.
Oh yeah, go on.
So first we've Arsenal and Molde, the mighty Arsenal. Then we have. Sorry. Gets out. Gets out. Shout out to Mark Goldbridge if you're watching. Know what I mean?
It's a first lab.
He's probably playing Ultimate Team, which is a very fun thing to watch. Anyway, Leicester are going up against Braga. AC Milan are going up against Lille. Young Boys are playing CSK Sofia. Hoffenheim are playing Liberec. Sorry if I butchered that name. Crvena Zvezda and Ghent are playing. Celtic and Sparta Prague are playing. Zorya Lushanska are playing AEK Athens. And then for the next set, if I can find them now, HB Shiva and Leverkusen are playing each other. Lech Poznan and Standard Liège are going up against each other. Benfica and Rangers, Slavia Prague and Nice, PAOK and PSV, Real Sociedad and AC Alkmaar, Ludogorets and Tottenham, Roma and CFR Cluj, Napoli and Rijeka, Granada against AC Almeria, Rapid Vienna versus Dundalk. Come on, Dundalk this time. Come on! Anyway, just support the Irish teams, you know yourself. Anyway, and Sevastopol are playing Karabag, Villarreal going up against Tel Aviv, who are Villarreal managed by Dracula, aka Unai Emery.
Good at everything.
Yeah, we'll allow it. Anyway, Antwerp are playing Lask, Dinamo Zagreb are playing Wolfsburg. Wolfsburg a funny crest this year. Never seen that one before.
I can't see it. Hold on, look it up again. Wolfsburg.
Anyway, Feyenoord are playing CSK Moscow. So
Juicy. Wolfsburg
what?
FC.
Okay, so I suppose that's both the fixtures and whatever rounded up.
In Austria. Jesus.
Yeah, okay. Okay, so that's the fixtures and results rounded up. So should we get... Is it your time, Connor?
Oh yeah, I'll be doing a new segment. It is the injury updates for the Premier League. We might move it to European injuries, or we might do more teams, but for now we'll just stick with... I'm just doing the top 6 in the Premier League. So we'll start with Arsenal. Rob Holden is out. I have to figure out how to say it, so I'm just going to say Rob Holden with a thigh injury at the October 28th. He's expected to be back until his potential return is supposed to be the 21st of November. Pablo Mari was out with an ankle injury and the same time as Rob Holden. He's supposed to be back as well the 21st of November. David Luiz had a thigh injury. He'll be back hopefully the 1st of November, which is in 2 days. Gabriel Martinelli had a knee injury. He is no return day. He's also ruled out. Our next team is Chelsea. They only have 2 injuries. Billy Gilmore had a knee injury. He'll be back 21st of November. Kepa Arrizabalaga is on a fitness test. He's 50% with a shoulder injury. He should be back by Chelsea's next game. Sorry, Chelsea fans. Liverpool have a big hit. They have 7 injuries. Naby Keita, it's a personal reason, I think. It might be coronavirus. Well, he's supposed to be back for his next game. Constantino Schmeichel has a thigh injury. He's supposed to be back as well for their next game. Thiago Alcantara, a knee injury. He's ruled out, but he's also supposed to be back at the end of November. Joel Matip was injured. I think it was a thigh injury. He's supposed to be back late November. Virgil van Dijk obviously is supposed to be out until the end of the season, but they have the return date took down, which could mean he could be back earlier because he had a successful knee surgery today. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain got a knee injury. He's in long-term rehab as well with Van Dijk in the same place. For Manchester City, Sergio Aguero had a thigh injury. He's supposed to be back the 21st of November, but could also be back earlier because he's feeling better now. Benjamin Mendy is in special training. He's supposed to be back training with the actual squad late November. Fernandinho is back late November as well. He had a knee injury the last time he played out. Gabriel Jesus is back the 10th of November. He could be back for the Liverpool game, or he could just come on as a sub, or he might even start at all. Nathan Ake with a groin injury, he should be back late November as well. He's also 50% now. He's not ruled out for Liverpool, but you probably won't start him. Phil Jones, the GOAT, with a knee injury, he will be back Christmas Day, hopefully.
Oh, that's absolutely devastating.
Eric Bertrand Bailly also back in late December. Anthony Martial is suspended. He'll be back the 7th of November, along with Jess Lingard. He is also suspended. No, he's just. It's not disclosed actually. It's just the 7th. He'll be back. Alex Tellez tested positive for coronavirus. He's no return date yet. And finally, we have Spurs, who are left without Tanguy and Dombele. He's just a fatigue problem. He'll be back at the start of November. And Jafet Tanganga, he's in treatment with a thigh injury. He's no return date. It could be late until he comes back in the season. Right, that was my injury update.
Okay, so next is the Premier League results and our results from our predictions also.
Oh yeah, I'll send them in now. I'll send them in. Right, so Jack, you're already leading with a point, I think. Point on the board.
I am.
So
I am indeed.
We'll go through the
Will we say our results? Will we say our results first, or will we go through the fixtures that are happening now?
You do the fixtures, sure.
Okay, so and what's it? Okay, so for the first game taking place, which by the time this video gets up, one of the matches will already be completed, as Wolves are playing Crystal Palace Friday evening as we speak right now. Tomorrow, early kick-off, we have Sheffield United and Man City. At 3 o'clock then we have Burnley and Chelsea. At 5:30 we have Liverpool and West Ham. Sunday morning early kick-off we have Aston Villa and Southampton. The 2 o'clock game will be Newcastle and Everton. The Sunday at 6:30 on the Sunday
4.
probably. Oh, is it? Oh, it's 4:30. Yeah, Jenny. Jet lag. I don't know. Anyway, at 4:30 on the Sunday, probably going to be the game of the weekend if it lives to potential, which is Man United and Arsenal. Then we have Tottenham and Brighton, Fulham and West Brom, and Leeds and Leicester, if I'm correct.
Yeah. Just want to say, Jack, remember you said you were going to bring in that Nouri lad who's after scoring for Wolves?
Oh God, above. This is what I do the whole time. I keep I always think of the transfer I'm bringing in, and I just don't do it.
Yeah.
And do you know what happens? I always get punished. I'll give you a prime example. Last season, remember the last weekend of us doing FPL.
Jesus, I don't want to hear about that. That was absolutely.
I was so close to putting Che Adams, but I put in Nketiah, and the final game days of the season, Che Adams scores 2 goals, and those 2 goals would have won me the league in FPL.
Well, I gave him the league, but that was a bad decision from me, and...
Yeah.
Right, we'll go through our...
results, and then after that we'll do our predictions.
Right. Will we do our... We probably should have done fixtures last, but sure doesn't matter, so...
We'll do our results.
Yeah, so for the first game, it was Aston Villa at Leeds. Leeds won 3-0. I had Aston Villa down for a 2-1 win.
I had Leeds to win 3-2. Damn you, Aston Villa. And Steve.
Oh yeah.
Go on.
I forgot about Stephen.
Rip Stephen, even though he's not there. Anyway.
Wait, what did he put down?
Steve down 2-0 to Villa, I think it was.
Right. For the next game, we had City and West Ham. I put down a 4-1 win for City. Bit optimistic, but they drew 1-1.
Yeah, I put a 4-0 win to Man City, and then Stephen had a 2-0 win for Man City.
Right. Fulham and Crystal Palace, I had a 1-1 draw between them. And it was 2-1 to Crystal Palace.
I had a 2-0 win to Palace, only that Tom Kearney fella scored less second practically.
What's Stephen have for that?
He also had 2-0.
Right. United and Chelsea, 0-0 draw. I had 2-1 to United.
I had 3-1 to United, and Stephen also had 2-1.
Liverpool and Sheffield, that was 2-1 to Liverpool. I had 1-0 to Sheffield.
I had 3-0 to Liverpool, and same with Stephen.
Oh, it's just the next game, Southampton and Everton. I had 2-0 to Everton, and it was 2-0 to Southampton.
Yeah, I put 2-2, and Stephen put 2-1 to Everton.
The next game, Wolves and Newcastle, that was a 1-1 draw. I had 2-0 to Wolves.
I also had 2-0 and Stephen had 3-0.
Just saying, we're getting like the amount of goals nailed, but it's just where they go.
Yeah, it's like, it's absolutely ridiculous.
Jack read out the next one there.
Oh yes, is it? You funny fella, do you know that? Arsenal versus Leicester. Leicester obviously won. I went with 3-1. Stephen went with 2-1. What did you go with, Connor?
I done 2-2 draw.
Lovely. Anyway, let's move on. Brighton and West Brom.
Actually? Was it
Chetch.
Jamie Vardy or Jamie Vardy on the party?
Never heard of him.
The next one, Brighton and West Brom. That was a 1-1 draw. I had a 0-0 draw between them.
I had a 2-0 into Brighton and Stephen had a 1-0 into Brighton. And you know what? Wait, before we move on again, what I've going to be really annoyed with Leicester fans taking the mick out of Arsenal have Thomas Partey and using his name to their advantage.
That's so funny. That was gold. You have to say that was gold.
Yeah, credit where it's due. To be fair,
but it was a bit overused.
It is, but we move, I suppose.
The last game of the weekend or the week was Burnley and Tottenham. Tottenham won 1-0. I had them down for a 3-0 win.
We all predicted 3-0.
Yeah, right.
Okay, so our predictions.
Wolves and Crystal Palace. I'm going to go with 1-1 draw between them.
I am gonna go with 2-0 win to Wolves.
Okay, I'm gonna write this down actually while I'm going.
Yeah, I need to write this down myself before I panic over it again.
Right. Well, are you ready?
Yeah. Okay. So next game, are we doing Sheffield and City or what we do?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with 2-1 win to City.
I'm gonna go 3-0 City. They're surely gonna bounce back after that performance against West Ham.
Savage. It was almost like watching the 17-18 City against Marseille. I know it's Marseille, but like their play was.
Yeah, I see where you're coming from.
The next game, Burnley and Chelsea. I'm gonna predict 3-1 win to Chelsea.
I'll go with 2-1 win to Chelsea.
Liverpool and West Ham. I'm gonna go 2-1 to West Ham or 2-1 to Liverpool.
I'll go with. Do you know what? I'm actually going to go 3-0 to Liverpool because I feel the miss with Antonio, with his physicality and pace, will be a bit of a loss to West Ham in the way they like to attack.
But no Van Dijk or Matip or Fabinho.
No Van Dijk, but you have Sebastian Haller to come in, but he hasn't exactly rose to what he was when he was with Frankfurt.
Yeah. For the next game, Villa and Southampton, I'm going to go 1-0 to Southampton.
I will go with a 2-1 win to Southampton.
Right. Newcastle and Everton, I'm going to do a 1-1 draw between them.
Newcastle Everton. I'll go with a. I think Everton will bounce back, so I'm going to go with a. What will I go with? I'll go with a 2-1 to Everton.
Right. For United and Arsenal, if Aubameyang starts up front, I'm going to go with a 2-1 win to Arsenal.
See, I don't know. I'm not feeling the most confident going into this game, you know.
See, Arteta said he'll play Aubameyang up front. He's confident in him. If he does, it's going to change his life if he does.
Yeah. I'll say 2-1 to Arsenal again, but realistically, I think it'll be. What realistically I'm thinking is going to be 1-1, but I'm going to be optimistic and say 2-1.
Have faith in your team.
Exactly. Back your men. Ah!
Right. Spurs and Brighton. I'm going to go 2-1 to Spurs.
I'm going to go 3-0 to Spurs.
Fulham and West Brom. A 1-1 draw between them.
Can I just say, if this is on Sky Box Office and you pay for it, you deserve to lose your money.
Only like 70 people are buying it though.
Yeah, no one's buying it. Gary Neville even said it himself on Monday Night Football.
They're donating their money as well, which is fair play to them.
Yeah, to be fair to him. I'll go with a 2-1 win to Fulham.
Right, and Leeds and Leicester, I'm gonna go 3-1 to Leicester.
Ooh, do you know what?
It could even be 2-2.
I fancy Leeds, Like, Bamford's on form. Like,
I think,
Leeds just...
yeah,
There you go.
I don't know.
So,
It's like battle of underdogs, really, at this point.
Yeah, I'll go 2-2.
Right. Our next thing
Okay.
is... It actually an exciting game week. I like to see how it turns
It
out.
really is, to be fair. Okay, so our Prem Player of the Week.
Do you want to go first or will I go first? I think we all have the same
Um,
people.
oh, we do. We do too, to be fair. So, yeah, you go.
Is it Bamford?
It is Bamford.
Scored a hat trick against. Jeez, who did he score a hat trick against? Was it Aston Villa?
Yeah.
Big Patrick Bamford came in the Championship. He was absolutely vile. Came into the Premier League. The next Cristiano
Yeah.
Ronaldo.
Like, I know Martin has made a mistake for one of his goals, but the two other ones he took really well.
Yeah. Like for a Championship striker to come in and score 2 goals against how old is Martinez, an experienced goalkeeper, isn't easy. Well, I mean, Aston Villa
Oh,
don't have the greatest defence either, but sure, look at City.
oh yeah. It's very good from him, to be fair.
Yeah. Do Bamford as well, yeah?
Wait, for my Premier League Player of the Week?
Yeah.
I do, yeah.
Right. Jack, do you want to do your segment now then?
I will. I will. Boom, 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 boom. Jack's analysis. Anyway, sorry, just had to put a ring to it, Anyway, okay. For this week, I have 2 players I'm going to talk about. The first player I'm going to talk about is Kyle Walker-Peters from Southampton. Now, you may be thinking, he plays with Southampton, yada yada yada. What good is he? Listen, he's impressed me not only defensively, but he looks like a fella that can get forward and not be the attacking defender, fullback, whatever way you want to put it. That's gonna get you double digits in assists and maybe a couple of goals, but definitely for Southampton for the next while he can definitely do the job in my opinion. So, and he has a good cross in him as well. Like, I remember one of the games he laid a good cross into Ings. Obviously unlucky to score, but there's something in him that I think he can actually be a top right back if he keeps his head up.
Mm. Yeah, I don't think, like,
Gee.
if we're talking about right, but I don't think Kyle Walker is getting enough praise.
No, he doesn't, to be fair.
Like, people are saying, like, Wan-Bissaka. Like, I don't want to say he's the best right back, but I think he should be up there with Trent and...
He's definitely up there anyway.
Yeah, his top 3.
Oh, definitely top 3 anyway. Not like the Pentasite, easy top 6. 16th. Anyway, the second player I'm going to talk about. Where is he now? Oh yes, I know he hasn't played in the Premier League yet, but if he can get going, I think he'll have a good season. Is Said Ben-Rah.
Oh, yeah.
Very good in the Championship. Very skillful player. Like, if he can replicate what he did in the Championship to the Premier League, I think West Ham have a proper player on their hands.
Yeah.
Not a bad replacement to replace Felipe Anderson, to be fair.
Yeah. Where's he gone?
Did he go to Porto on loan, I think?
Oh, yeah. He did, actually. Right. Is that your analysis then?
That is my analysis done, yes.
Right, so I'm gonna do this really quick. Can you see that?
Okay. Bear with me now a second. Is the transfer market thing, no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So instead of tier list this year, we don't want to, or not this year, but this week, we don't want to milk it too much. So we go into transfer market. They have, let's say, it's kind of like the, what was it? Google some Google game, but it's transfer market, and you have to guess if their value is higher or lower. So before we start, what one do you want to do? We've FIFA 21 ratings, most valuable players in the world, legends, or Premier League.
I don't mind which one we do anyway.
I mean, we'll start with the most valuable players in the world. Sure, why not? Hold on, I have to
Yeah.
get this thing set up now.
Are we gonna go? Will we go hard or easy?
Sure, we'll go Archer.
Yeah, hard. Go big or go home, and that's it.
Right.
Okay, let's see. Oh.
Well, I mean, I think I'm gonna go straight away. I think it's because he's young. He's gonna be more.
Yeah, I back a higher anyway.
Oh.
Oh. Yes, Nicholas. Timo Werner.
Surely higher.
Nah, it has to be higher.
70 million. So.
Yeah, oh yeah. What's next?
Lower.
Henderson. Lower has to be.
28. Gee, not good enough.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
Fair answer. How much is it you buy him for?
That's a good question. I think it's not like 40 million. It has to be high, sure, if he was bought recently.
I'd say higher, just about, but it won't be by much.
Cheers,
Cheers, hope a bit, huh?
Oh no, this could be where we lose.
See, Verratti is a good player, but I'd actually go higher.
Would you? I was thinking.
I would.
Even or lower.
Sure, I'll give the final decision to you, but I vote higher now.
Oh, gee, you're on your game.
Oh.
You're on your game.
Oh.
Malinkovic, young player. Is he more than Verratti? I don't think so.
Oh. No, I'd say I'd go lower.
Oh my.
Oh, get out! Get out!
We're at 7.5 thousand. We'll do another one, I suppose.
Yeah. Switch up to mode, I'd say, or do we stick with this one again?
What one do you want to do then?
We do FIFA 21, why not?
These are the ratings now.
Oh, ratings. Oh, this is my one. Julian Brandt. Oh, shoot.
It's lower. I think he's 83, no?
I have a feeling he's 84. I could be wrong. I'll leave it down to you, but I think it's 84.
We do even, so yeah.
I don't know. Oh. Now go lower.
Oh, you were right.
You should
That
this
never
remind.
happened.
Yeah. That's definitely higher. That's higher somehow.
One. Lower.
Fred is lower. Yeah.
Oh.
On the lads.
Higher.
Oh, we're banging it up there, boys. Oh.
I think it's either lower. I think he's 84, you know.
Chance it.
Oh, what, 88?
Oh,
seriously?
he's still 88, fam. Okay, go again. I'm not having that.
Yeah. Jack.
I suppose it would be lower. much lower, in fact.
Lower. 79, I think.
Oh, is he? Yeah, definitely lower.
Jesus.
Get in the bin. Higher. 85, boy.
Big old Leno. Jeez, the goalkeeper's got nice ratings this year.
Yeah. Higher.
87. Higher. I think. Is he not?
Higher. He's 89.
What a rating.
Fantastic. Boy.
Get out.
Lower. Get out. You defensive centre back striker.
Oh, he's 86. Oh, I forgot Liverpool got absolutely nice with the ratings this year. Oh.
Oh, it's lower. He's 84. Lower.
Oh, Jack, you're on your game today, lad. I'd say.
Oh,
Even.
I have a feeling he's 81, you know. I'll go-
Yes, Jack!
Yeah.
You're on your game.
On the voice.
Higher.
Oh, no, I don't.
Is he 82 now?
No, I think he's 80. He's lower, I think, anyway.
Oh, Jack. How'd you know this?
Yeah. I'm a FIFA genius, baby. I'd say higher. It wouldn't be hard to be higher than Bellerin.
Especially as a left.
I don't rate him, like. Oh, I'd say this is lower.
We'll be going all day.
What's this? Eventually. Oh, higher. Get up there, Tony White.
88. Lower.
Lower. Get in the bin. Falcao. I think he's 83, so I'll go lower.
80.
Oh, he's 80?
Jesus, that's a bit low.
Got it right, I suppose. Regulon is 82, so go higher.
We'll be here all day. Jesus.
We're smart boys. Hulk. Oh, I think it's lower, you know.
I don't know. Oh.
Oh.
Aspas.
I think it's higher.
It's not hard.
You're higher.
It's far from hard.
That's what I can't continue that. Lower. We're too good, lads.
Higher.
No, it's lower. It's lower.
79 or something. Yeah.
Let's see.
Higher.
Higher. Lads, we're going to be here on bloody day. Oh, no, I think it's lower.
She's married to he's had fallen off a lot.
Yeah, he's falling from the heavens, boy. Higher. I'll let you pick a few in your own. See how you get on. Hey!
Oh, this is actually the first hard one. It was a cruise. Do you know what? Why not?
Hey!
Oh yeah. Oh!
Oh!
81!
We're 17 million, lads.
Will we do...
Okay. Do Premier League for the last one.
Right.
Adams. Oh, Gabriel was bought for 27 million, so I go higher.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez, this is actually get hard, you know.
Oh.
Harry Wing. Oh, I don't rate wings at all. I guess lower, you know. I guess lower.
Oh my god.
What? Get in the bin,
£1 pound.
You Tottenham scum. Get over.
Wait, hold on. I have to check before.
Play again. No, I'm not having that.
I have to check something. If we have to do, we will play another game, but we have to check. Yeah, we've loads of time. Right, play again.
Oh, I'm not having that. Oh,
Lower, surely.
Trasser's a decent player, you know.
He's young as well. I'd go higher.
Yeah, Chancellor. Oh,
That
I
never
said
happened.
bloody low. No, I did never.
Lower.
Lower. If it's let's see. Mitrovic. Mitrovic is just better than him, but like he's surely not worth more than 20 either. Like. Oh,
We're absolutely. Oh.
Oh, lower. Get in the bin. Get in the bloody bin. Hey! Check how muy minyo.
Higher, surely.
Higher. Yes.
Captain America. Lower, surely.
Oh, lower.
Oh, jeez, 50.
Oh, jeez, not by much. Is he 50 million?
Has to be lower.
Oh, lower.
No, it's going to be higher because he's young, I betcha. Oh, 16 million.
Yeah, but he's a pace merchant.
Yeah.
Cannon shit.
That's actually tough.
It wouldn't surprise me if it's higher, but I don't know if I want to go higher. He's a decent defender when he's on it, like. I compare him to Luke Shaw, where he can just go in and do the job and let that be that.
You have to pick. I don't know. I've never seen Callum Chambers play.
I think it's decent, but I'll go lower. I'll chance going lower.
Hold on. Where's my thing gone now?
Cursor, where are you?
I'm after losing my screen.
Oh, bum bum ba bum bum.
Oh, there we are. Right. What are you doing?
I think I said lower.
Oh,
Oh,
1.5. Higher.
fair. Oh, higher.
Wait, I want to get my
Oh,
actual thing up before we go any further. But I don't know how we do.
when you yeah, when you see this is good. This is a tough one, you know.
What is it, James Rodriguez?
It is James Rodriguez.
Uh,
You see, for as good as he is, he should be higher, but it wouldn't surprise me if he's lower.
see, he was bought for basically free, wasn't he?
Yeah, but when we look at general market value, she surely got. I guess higher, but it won't surprise me if it's lower.
I think it's lower.
Chances sure, go on.
Yes.
Yes, you saved us.
Lower.
Miss lower, surely.
Oh, it's young. I forgot.
Oh,
I forgot.
no, but
I completely
he
forgot who it
should.
was.
He should not be 50 million.
Yeah, I know. Do we do it again or?
Maybe try a different mode.
Okay. We'll do Legends.
Legends, go on.
Hard or easy?
This can be.
Jack?
Oh, go hard again, I'd say.
Right. Oh, Christ. Oh, I forgot the match.
See, this good.
2002 to do
Oh,
that change back then.
That's completely different. I'll go lower.
Jesus. That is.
Oh, for
40 million
that
back
is
then is serious though.
40 million back then was what Neymar's worth now. Oh wait, Fabio Quagliarella
What
and
age was he
Jamie
back-
Carragher.
What age was he back then? He was old back then.
Wait, let me ask Siri what age Jamie Carragher is.
I'd say he's lower now.
Yeah, what age is Jamie Carragher? He's 42 now, so
I'd say it's lower.
yeah, I chance lower myself.
Oh my god.
Oh no,
Let's do easy.
that
Let's do easy.
yeah, too easy.
Robinho.
And Carlos Vea. Ooh,
That might be higher.
I think it's lower, you know.
Oh yes, we got one.
Oh, yes.
Kolarov.
Oh, he was decent for City back in the day.
I'd say he's higher. But
Yeah, go on, chance it.
fullbacks don't cost a lot back then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Run the Legends. We have enough of them. Let's do
let's do one final one with La Liga and maybe finish it off there.
Right. We're 45 in now. Oh Christ.
Oh, Lord.
Bonnet.
With all due respect to these players, I haven't a clue here. What the boy?
Why not? He plays for Atletico.
Oh yeah.
Higher. Why not? Oh.
Higher, go on. Oh,
We'll-
he's 86. But he's 85 rated in FIFA.
Oh yeah.
Oh, go away. Oh, wait.
Yeah.
It should.
Oh my god.
Nah. That's
Ali.
bun. Oh, he's back. He's over backside.
Wait, was he only bought recently?
No, he's there for Juventus for years.
Right. Volland.
I go lower though.
Oh.
This is the final one now, so let's make it a good one.
Yeah. The pie. Surely higher.
If it's not higher, I'm gonna jump off my roof.
Yes.
Yes. Ooh,
Bought for 70 million.
yeah, but how much would he fallen off? I'd go lower, but it would not surprise me if he's higher. Yes.
Hakimi, he was only bought. I'd say his. How much was he bought for?
He was around 40 million again, but like he's been really good for Dortmund and before he joined Inter. I'd go higher.
Yeah.
Yes. As Goldbridge, I actually can't say what Goldbridge would say because that would
Two
probably.
less young fullbacks.
I'd say he'd be lower though. Hakimi's levels.
Oh yeah. Oh, this is even.
Higher.
Okay, so I keep forgetting how much he was.
Oh yes, Ruben Neves. People don't realise how good Neves is, but he probably won't have much of a
How
high.
much is he? How young is he? Or how old is he?
He's definitely in his early to mid 20s anyway. I guess lower, but I think.
I think Fran was bought recently. Oh my god.
See, that doesn't surprise me because he is a really good player.
We'll do one more.
Chance one more.
Higher.
Oh, they done us. Okay, with that,
No,
that never
I
happened.
think easy only means that there's only no higher or lower.
Yeah. Go. I say Nabri's higher.
90 million.
Yes. I'll never forgive Arsenal for letting them go like that.
Koundé.
Did City try buying him in the summer?
Yeah, but it wasn't for more than 90 million, I don't think.
Yeah. No, it's definitely lower.
40.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, Leeds wanted him during the summer, you know.
Marino.
Lower, I'd guess lower.
Ah.
Okay, let's leave it at that. Because we're just sorry for those who are deeply disappointed in us.
We'll come back stronger next week, don't worry. Alright.
Yeah, we'll be back stronger than ever.
Yeah.
Okay, so
transfers.
that rating transfers. Okay.
Send that in. Right. So we're basically doing the top. We're gonna go through every transfer. Well, not every transfer, but we're gonna be starting from the highest transfer and working our way down. I think I have about 200 transfers. We're gonna do 10 a week, and see how we go
Okay.
from there. So the first one was
We just
Neymar.
we just gonna rate him out of 10 or what?
Yeah, that was Neymar.
Okay.
He went from Barcelona to Paris. He was 222 million. Now,
Yeah. If I was to, you go actually first.
I would say that he is good, but as you were 220, like, no one's like back in the day he'd be worth 40 million in before the
Yeah.
takeovers happened.
Exactly.
But I don't know.
If it were going out of 10, I'd give him a 9 out of 10 because I really think he's one of the most disrespected players on the planet. That's pure world class altogether.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him a 7 just because he left MSN. It depends though how much you sell him for.
Yeah, that's true, I suppose.
Right, so I'm gonna go 7. You're gonna go 9, yeah.
Yeah.
Right, Phil Coutinho from from Liverpool to Barcelona.
This is a tough one to think about now.
See, I think he would have fit in at Liverpool. But then,
100%.
if he stayed there, the Mane and Salah probably never would have happened.
Yeah, I would have. Coutinho was actually close to joining Arsenal in the summer as well. I'm kind of gutted we didn't get him, but sure, you know.
But on Liverpool's point of view, that's salvage business. But on Barcelona, for him to go to Bayern Munich the next season, or the next 2 seasons after, and win a Champions League, I don't.
Yeah.
It was great.
So, twice to be fair. So to rate it out of 10, I would go with a 6. Not because he didn't play good, but because Barca probably didn't really use him to his full potential.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
If that makes sense.
5 out of 10 on Barcelona's point of view.
Yeah. Okay, so
Monaco to Paris for 135. I'm gonna give that a 10 out of 10 immediately.
I'll go 10 out of 10 immediately myself.
That is just a youngster like that. I think that's the only fair one on this list.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember watching the World Cup when he really made his name known, and just everything was mad at. Even that France and Argentina game where it probably came to us that he is the real deal. It was unbelievable to watch.
Dembele Borussia Dortmund
Oh,
and Barcelona, I think. 130 million. One
I
out of two.
feel I'll go two. I feel bad for him as well because of his injuries, but the way he left Dortmund, just not turn
Yeah,
up the train just to go make that big move.
yeah.
It's not great.
Joe Felix. Uh, where did he come from?
He came from Benfica.
Benfica to Atletico for 127. Now, people call him overrated, but I think he's just overpriced.
Yeah, without Atletico Madrid decided at their own will to pay their full release clause. I think that's where the pressure came on for Felix. To be fair to him,
Yeah, but I think like he would be the level of youngsters. He would be 80, 90 million, but I don't think he'd be 130 million. I'm gonna give him
no,
a 6 out of 10.
I'll give him a 6, but it's mainly the where he drops points for me is just due to his price.
Yeah. Antoine
Like,
Griezmann.
yeah,
Right, go on.
Antoine.
You're gonna say it in
It's
there now.
it's a tough one with Griezmann because
He was playing class at Atletico.
yeah, just don't get me wrong. He probably hasn't played terrible at Barca, but just hasn't seemed to gone to plan.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him for 120 million. I'm gonna give him a 7.
I'll give him a 5.
Yeah, I don't know. I think Barcelona in his head on paper was gonna be the best move of his life, but just didn't show up.
Yeah,
Cristiano Ronaldo, Real Madrid to Juventus, 117. I'm gonna give him straight away 8 out of 10, just because he should be priceless, to be honest.
yeah. I'm going to go even more 9.
His name, Jesus. Right. Eden Hazard to Real Madrid from Chelsea. Probably they're trying to replace him. 115 million. They basically made nothing and left and came out with overweight Belgian man.
Oh, so yeah. I feel sorry for Hazard to an extent because he was always talking about Real Madrid being his dream move, to playing
Yeah,
under Zidane and everything, and it just hasn't worked. So the transfer itself, I'll go with a 4. But if he was to turn it on, really, it could probably go up to a 7 or an 8.
I think the pressure though was just trying to come with the Real Madrid to replace Ronaldo.
Oh sure, our Real Madrid fans are spoiled that way though.
Yeah.
They just yeah. So next
4, yeah.
is a yeah. I'll go 4. Yeah.
Right. Paul Pogba, Juventus to Man United. 105 million. I think Juventus got him for free, then sold him
Yeah.
for 105. That is business on their half, but I would say
It's tough.
it's a good transfer. Like I would say 7 or 8.
Yeah, I go with a 6, but for the whole reason, probably his team around him at times, so Pogba kind of may have let him down.
Yeah, he's I don't know.
On
He was world
on his
class
day,
maybe.
yeah, on Pogba's day, he is world class.
Yeah, like France level.
Yeah,
With France, I meant.
yeah, 100%.
And then Gareth Bale, Spurs to Madrid. Played
Do
savage
you know what?
when he was there. I think 5 of his best years were played there.
Yeah,
He probably should have left earlier, but I think at the time, and excluding the past 2 or 3 years, he was neglected. I think I'm going to give it a 10.
no, I was actually going to give him the same thing. The disrespect Real Madrid fans have given Bale over the last couple of years is absolutely disgraceful.
Yeah,
The things he has given to Real Madrid, multiple La Ligas, multiple Champions League, multiple Top Del Reyes, you know, he is. Well, during his prime years of Real Madrid, being one of the most disrespected players.
yeah. Like that bicycle
Like,
kick against Spurs. Like he was doing nothing wrong. He got brought on. Just done that. It's like if they actually started him for the past 7 years. But I'd say if Gareth Bale knew
yeah,
that was happening, he probably would have said at Spurs, and he should have.
Yeah, it's just I feel you just feel for Bale that way. It's just like I, s- I think what's it the reason why he has been playing too much because when he kind of came, remember that move to China where he was about to move, but then Real Madrid said, "No, we're keeping you here." After trying to force him out, Barry thought to himself, "Well, you tried to get rid of me, so now karma's the
Yeah.
B word, as they say."
But I don't know. He's not doing well at Spurs at the moment.
No, but to be fair, I say he's just getting more fitness
Yeah.
throughout. Will he be the same Gareth Bale we've seen over the last decade? Probably not, but he could probably tip in and do a job, is what I'd
Yeah.
say.
Well, that was the top 10 most expensive transfers rated. We'll do the next 10 next week, and we will also do hopefully bring in a new game or new tier list back. Uh, our last thing to do is our UCL player of the week and UCL player of the month. So it's pretty obvious, but we'll probably have the same ones for both. I have
Yeah,
Rashford down for the week and for the month.
I have also got Rashford for the UCL Player of the Week at month.
I think a hat trick against. I know it's only a small team. Who was it again? It was no, it's actually
Yeah, it's his Leipzig he got the hat trick against.
yeah, and then a goal against Paris, which I mean there was
Yeah,
only 2 games, and nobody else scored as many goals as him. But
yeah,
an honourable mention would be Kingsley Coleman for Bayern Munich. I don't know ever since, like especially in the last campaign, he done so much for them. He even probably won some of the games for him. He's just underrated.
exactly.
Oh, guess who I got a text from?
The man, the myth, the legend.
We'll try and get him on for the last.
Did you do it? Yes, we bloody did it. Bum 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 bum. Ba-dum.
Right, so Stephen might be saying goodbye at last.
Okay, so I suppose our Premier League Player of the Weeks are probably the same. I've gone Patrick Bamford, and you have gone with
We said them earlier. I accidentally put it in again.
yeah, Ash. Oh well,
Patrick
that'll
Bamford
be
again,
fine,
yeah.
man.
Hat trick against Aston Villa.
As or in Thomas Muller terms, you know, Bamford, Patrick Bamford.
Hat trick Bamford. And actually,
Yeah,
before we end it, just want to say, today we realised Nobby Styles, England World Cup winner, died at age 78. Just want to say our condolences from the Not Like
yep, God,
podcast.
yeah. God bless to his family, and may he rest in peace, and God bless.
I think he was the last of that team. The
Yeah, it was fairly
1978
close.
team.
He's fairly close to it, if anything.
Yeah. I don't know, Stephen might be.
I can't have jobs to do, but I fell asleep.
Alright. Okay. Stephen will not be joining us at all for this podcast, but he's with us in our hearts. I don't think you have anything else to say, Jack.
Not really, lads. If you're just thanks for watching again, you know how I don't know how you stick us for the hour, but sure, if you do, we appreciate when you do, and sure, hey, fair play to you, boy.
Fair play, yeah, right. That's been me from the Not Like podcast, and Jack said his goodbye already. Talk to you, lads.
Right, good luck and God bless.